Well, if you know that it's amazing, then that's all you need to know. No. Blueprints is like it's a procedurally generated puzzle game where the idea is, and we'll see this here in just a second, is that your like uncle, great uncle, or something like that, I forget the relation, has left you this estate, but he was like kind of not all there, and so part of what he did was like he started building, and every time you go in, it's a roguelite as well. Every time you go through it, the rooms are different when you build every time.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew,
Grandnephew, there we go.
Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate.
Oh yeah, cell shading for sure.
The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
All right, there you go. That's the backstory. So now we're the grandnephew. This is his estate. The end. Thanks for coming, everybody. We tried. So like you can come out here. You see in the top left hand, it changed from 50 to 49. I'm pointing, you can't see it. It's all the way up there in the top left hand corner. That's the number of steps you can take. And every time you cross a threshold, basically, then that's a step. Some of them cost 2 steps. Some of them cost like a half a step when you get further in. But like that's basically how many moves you can make in and out. And there are different areas that you can go to. Like this is locked right now. I can't get down there. Come down here, but all this stuff is like locked and blocked right now. Eventually these things will be lit, but there's like a lot to do. Nothing here. Come down here, this is all blocked off currently. It's like just the right amount of like hazy that it makes my eyes hurt. So, not a whole lot to do yet. So we're just going to go inside and start building. And that's where, like, the game comes alive. Can't remember if there's anything over here yet. That's another thing. I have not beaten this game. What's the gameplay loop? Puzzles. The gameplay loop is puzzly. So you're gonna continue to learn things and unlock stuff. As you go through, you will get you'll get more items and stuff like that. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable offsite sleeping quarters. To call it a day, hit tab. Go through there. Okay, you don't actually have to come all the way back here. It's just a little extra thing. Just shows that you camp out here. All right, let's get into... I don't know that code. I don't know it. Never, ever opened that. It's going to make you motion sick? Yeah, you wish. Just close your eyes. Close your eyes. Make a wish. And blow out a candle. Alright. That was Boys to Men, in case you're wondering. Alright, I've wasted enough time. I'm just looking around to see if there are any items. Open only in the event of my death. Okay. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope that these rooms provide you with much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume that you are fully aware of my last wishes and all of the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the success of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms that you find tomorrow. This is the loop. This is it. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead." With all my love and wishes, best of luck. Herbert S. Sinclair. Okay, so we're going to pick this up. We got the blueprint. So this is it. We are making our way from here at the entrance hall to the antechamber, ideally. It just almost never works out that way. And we're going to be going room by room. And you can see that this entrance hall, or maybe you can't, but this entrance hall has 3 doors, one on the left, one on the right, one on the top, and one on the left. So that means I can build off of it in any one of those directions. So that's what we're going to do. Searching the state can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 2 feet. When you no longer have any 2 feet left, any steps, you're going to be tired and you're going to have to call it a day. This we know. Also, it is worth noting that every room has 2 pieces of art in it. Okay? And there's a word that unites the two of them that is only it's only one letter apart. Ice Puddle, hey, what's up? So I'm gonna give you the first one. All right. So what we have here, and what we have here, we have to find out what the two of them, what they have in common. All right. So it's ace on the right and face on the left. Okay. Ace and face. Because that one has a face on it. That one is an ace. That means absolutely nothing right now, but if as you start to do the whole, like the entirety of the puzzle, those things matter. All right, so I could put a closet there. I could put a bedroom. A bedroom's going to have two, like an entrance and an exit, or a hallway. But whenever you enter the bedroom, you get two steps. A closet is always going to have two items in it. I think it's a little early for a closet. So I'm going to go ahead and do a hallway. Sam, did you beat this game? Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Okay. So these are the East Wing. These are the West Wing. All right, so this might be one that I build a closet in, or a guest bedroom. A guest bedroom's going to give me 10 steps. I'm going to take the 10 steps, actually. And there's always extra things in here. Sinclair, I just wanted to write you a quick note, thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect that you'd retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. You're pregnant and got super motion sick playing this game. Oh, that's funny. That is exactly what Josh just said. Oh, this game's going to make me motion sick. Sage played it with Drew a lot. Nice. You got decently far, Drew, the other day, but you're still missing a lot. Didn't know the ace face thing. How'd you find that out? How did I find that out? So, like, I would love to say, oh, well, I just figured it out because I am smart. But I don't think I figured it out. I don't think I did. I played a ton before I watched any videos on it. And then I watched videos on it. Because I didn't want to be... I wanted to make progress in the game. How about that? No, yeah, this is totally collaborative. If you want to, that's fine. You're not gonna... I got fairly far the first time. Oh man, that den is diabolical, but it's got a gem in it. Yes, the red memos are lies. When we get to the something room. Did that say 1 gem or 2 gems was in this room? 1. Okay. All right. Ooh, a corridor. Corridor is always left unlocked. Do I want the items though? I'm gonna go corridor. Charles, You weren't paying attention? Oh, come on. Demerits. The point of this game is to make it all the way from this entrance hall here, all the way to the antechamber. And we're trying to find room 46 of 45 rooms in our great uncle's estate. And so, all right, so there's a picture here, and there's a picture here. What do we think it is? Yeah, the whole point is to throw a pen at least 1.5 tables. So the difference between ace and face was the F. Okay, if we were to go here, the difference in these two, again, I'm going to kind of give you the first couple, is pry for the crowbar and pray over here. Pray, pry. So they're just one letter off. And Matt did beat this game. Matt, I don't know if you did all the picture puzzles. Oh yeah, please do. Please do. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna go through here. I'll take the parlor. The reason I'm gonna do the parlor is because I want to show the games, like the puzzles that you play. All right, cool. So we're gonna pick up the wind-up key. Dear Herbert, May the 2nd, by the way. It was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your castle with the old hams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to her that I'd mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game that I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. We're going to play that in just a second. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I've included with this letter all the details that you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. All right, so here are the rules to this game in the parlor. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will also always be at least one box which only displays only false statements. And one box has a prize within it. The other 2 are always empty. Okay? One always tells the truth, one always lies, and one has prizes in it. That's the whole thing. Let's see if there's anything else over here that we need. Doesn't look like it. All right. So now you are in the parlor. We are in the parlor. That is telling the truth. This box is empty. Okay? We already know that we're in the parlor, so this is the true statement. So that has to have the prizes in it. Let's see what this says. The blue box is true. Wait, was it? There's at least one box that displays. Okay. All right, so this should have the gems in it. Was that as clear as mud for everybody? At least one box will always be telling the truth. I think it said at least one box displays only false statements. Okay, so you can have a double false. But we knew that we were in the parlor, so that was true. And we knew that the blue box was true. So it's just using your powers of deduction. All right. We're going to go into the drawing room. That required a gem to open it. And this one, that's our dear great uncle. And man, I forget the dance and prance. No, that can't be it, right? Width. I don't know this one. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right, where are we at? All right, let's see if we can connect back. This might actually be a good... This might be a good closet. Let's get some items here. All right, cool. Metal detector. Love it. Greater chance of finding those things. It's going to make a beeping sound and a key. All right, so this is stars and stairs. See? Stairs. Stars. If I were like really legit about this, I would be in my Notion keeping a doc about it. But I'm not doing that just yet. Oh, here's what we need. Here's what we need. Plane and plan. Yeah. This is something else. All these pictures up here. Do we want a patio yet? I don't have a green room. I think I want the west wing. Staff notice, June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, almost said a different person's name that it is not that. Epson, the west wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period. Likewise, any may draft. Kind of metal detectors going beep beep. Oh, there it is. Coin. Nice. Chapel. Ooh, does we do the chapel? So you lose $1 every time you go in there. This one's got a key. Doesn't really open up more. I don't have any money for the commissary. I think we're going to take the Nook. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble your notes down and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, perhaps most fittingly, a journal will provide or will prove to be invaluable to you. You will not regret having beside you on your journey. Why is that lowercase? Journal, you will be a valuable tool. You will not regret having beside you. Why is that? See, it's already starting. Just can't leave well enough alone. Beside you on your table. All right, well, we got a key over here. If anybody knows or remembers anything, please feel free. Oh, we got the breaker box. Do we need it yet? That's a weird spot for the breaker box, dude. Take a left. Oh, okay, okay, got it. Cot and coat. Yeah. Sure. Oh, cash money. I'm rich. This, she has a little moon. And she's got a nose. Greetings from Reddington. So, when does the two drawings, one letter difference thing come in? I don't remember. I really don't. I'm probably gonna have to do a little bit of research on that. It helps to solve some portion of the puzzle for like 100% completion, but you do not need it. To my understanding, you don't need it to go all the way down. But it like spells something out. I don't know exactly what it does. Oh, woof. I think we take the pantry. Pantry's got some cash. Some cash in it. Look, that did it too. Bridge is lowercase. Should I be writing this down? Matt, how much of this did you write down if you're still here? If not, I'll just talk to myself. You're totally out. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry about your reading skills. Maybe next time. I forgive you. You got to go do Lodge anyway. I have this really cool notebook. This handy dandy notebook right here. You can't see it. What am I trying to show you? It is a Karst, K-A-R-S-T. The pages are waterproof because they're made out of stone. Does that make any sense to anybody? It didn't make a lot of sense to me, but it's true. And it's so, oh dude, it's like butter smooth. I love it. Do I plan on getting it wet? Yeah, I mean, I'm only gonna take notes in the tub. That's the only place I write any notes is when I'm taking a bath. What am I writing down here? Bridge, lowercase. What was the other thing? Beside. Woo! I wrote that in lowercase. I don't even know. I don't write lowercase ever. I write like all this stuff here. I just got a little mat for my area here. And it's like one of those plastic mats, and so it's like a warping. That's why I'm kind of rolling all over the place. Yeah, dude, yeah, bubble bath journal time, absolutely. Okay, please pick up Bridget. Please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we've just been informed that we have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order. Leave it in the pantry. All right. So there's 1 apple. Sage says that my next step should be to go find the treasure chests and open one to find the gem. Sage, I did. I opened a treasure chest. You know what was in it? Money. Coins. I think I have to take the courtyard here. All right. Sledgehammer. Shattered padlocks. Unlocked trunks. Wish I had a shovel. All right, so I think I want to run. I don't have a clear path back to the den, and I'm at 42. But if I can get back to the den, then I can start building this way. Because I think I'm about tapped here. I bet this is locked. Yeah. Well, that was not. Ooh, a spare room. Let's see. So whether it's the chapel or it's the spare room, I need to go across. Kitchen. I can't rotate these, can I? No, I guess not. Sage says chapel. Chapel it is. Just wasting my money. Yeah, so the idea is that when you come in here, you are like paying tithe. Beautiful stained glass. Mistletoe, I think. All right. So what's cool is this spot here is normally where a door is, but because I cannot go this direction, you may not be able to see it on the screen, but there's no pathway coming up out of the bedroom. And so because I can't go down, it's just blocked off. Okay, well, we're not using the passageway. So here's the question. Do we take... I think we take... Sage, what do you think? Do I take the storeroom? Do I take the key, the gem, and the coin? I think I take that, other than the spare room. So I can't keep going. It'll stop here on this side, but I can go back down around to the den. And I can start there again. I think I take the storeroom. Storeroom it is. You got it. Look at that little guy. All right, this one was pretty fun. I remember this. This is Tiger and Tear. All right. Wait, what are we metal detecting? Is there money back here? Yeah, boy. All right. All right, well, that paid for it. Okay. That's the chest I opened right there. Where are we at? All right. Back to the den. We're at 32. Or back to the entrance hall at 32. We're going to go into the den. Ooh, observatory. Yeah, I think we take the observatory. I like the observatory. So you can come and see constellations in here. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one in a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you to easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. Single star, 1 gold, North Star. If you got 2 twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The Thlythe gives you 3 steps. Plus 1 gem. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Apples are extra delicious. That means they give you extra steps. Plus 1 key. Diamondus Major, 5 gems. Draxus the Dead. Dead end rooms are more common. Everything is 50% off today. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers. So, these are the number. The page numbers, they're actually the number of stars that are going to be in the constellation. And you will see, like today is going to be North Star. Because this is the first time that we've seen it. Okay, so that's Bat and Bath. So that would be an H. Gotta turn it. One more. There we go. Yeah. North Star. Gain 1 gold. All right. We're gonna go down. Can you guys get this one? Sage, do you know what the difference is between these two? Do you understand the puzzle? They're only different by 1 letter. The artwork. Well, I'm gonna leave it here for 1 more second, but I want you to think about it, okay? Do I have a key? I have 1 key. All right, so I can go all the way out here. But then I'm going to have to call it. Where am I going? Where am I? Okay. Oh, that's a closet. That's a closet. All right. Yeah, that was the difference. And I figured she'd probably watch it on mobile. Yeah, or something like that. And so, no worries. Ah, the billiard room. Yeah. All right. Let's do the billiard room. Yep, pin and pine. That was it. Mother Goose, how are you doing? All right, friends. We get to do the billiard puzzle. Oh man, I gotta remember. I gotta remember it. You like my hat? Hey, I like my hat too. It's going really, really, really well over here. Mother Goose, if you like this hat, you can purchase this hat at lovethynerd.com/store. All right. So okay. I think this is minus. I think that the inside is minus here. Yeah, I don't remember what the colors were. I think this is minus. It's not. All right, so hold on. What am I missing here? 19. Maybe that's 6. Maybe it's plus. It is. Ugh, gosh. 19. $13. 6. Okay, so 13 minus 11. 2. Oh my gosh, dude. 8. Is this what is this? 8 divided by, is this divided by 4? Nope. Oh man. So we had 19 blues, so 19. Yellow is minus. 19 minus 13. We said that was 6, right? And then 13 minus 11. 2. And then 8 times 2? We have 16 on here? Oh, we did it. And then I think we have to do order of operations here, right? So 20 times 2 is 40. 20. Hold up. What? Where's my brain? Where's my brain right now? 20. 20. You said this was minus, right? Maybe I get a piece of paper. I don't know. The paper's not going to help me. I'll get a piece of paper. It's me figuring out what everything does. Let's see here. I want scratch paper. I have a notebook over here, but I don't want to use the notebook for that. All right. Okay. You're guessing 20 minus 10 times 2 equals... Oh, okay. See, that's... I needed my brain to work in that direction. 20 minus 10 is 10 times 2, because it goes from the in and out. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is 20. Yep, that was it. Good looking out, Drew. All right, so 2 keys. Which... I don't know that that matters. It's going to matter right here. And in the next door. All right. Ooh, security. Don't. I think I take security because I will need security. Mother Goose, have you played this game? Oh. It's creeping. I'm gonna be real. The whole time I was playing this game before, I was like waiting for a jump scare because I feel like it just sets you up for a jump scare. Spoiler alert. There has not been a single jump scare. Yeah, Pokemon trainer for sure. We kind of are a Pokemon trainer-ish. I mean, at least we're trying to catch all the rooms, you know? Yep. That's you, bro. Watching yourself right now. Beep boop. Beep. Yeah, we'll come back to that in a second. Let's explore this room a little bit. Yeah, this is where you learn about the blue-red thing. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked, and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, a redundant security measure. As a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. And we've got... What do we have here? I wonder if that is bay and buy. I don't know. Maybe tag. I don't know. Staff notice, effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. Two of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding the process? This process should be directed to, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password is something. Good night, B. Love you. Have a good sleep. Blue memos equals true. Red memos equals lies. Oh. Unless written in hand. Written by hand. It says right there. You can't see that. You can't see that at all. I can see it. I can kind of see it. All right. Okie dokie. Key card, system settings. Unlocked. Beautiful. This mode determines the default setting of the security doors. Will be set if the power is lost during a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. All right. Security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. I mean, we want it to be high, right? All right. Oh, I don't know. I don't know the password. All right. Let's see. We can only go this way. Blocked off. That should be it. It should be our last one here. I think we have to go to the gym. So the gym is crazy because you lose 2 when you go into the gym. Oh, tie and time. Okay. Oh, a key. It doesn't matter. It does not matter because that door is locked by a key card and that door is locked by a key card. I was hoping that this would be what am I thinking of? The thing. The control box. Breaker. All right. Well, that's oh, you know what we're going to do? There's one more thing we can do before we leave. Because we have some money left over. Oh. What is this? Oh, Crow and Row. All right. I'm going to come down here. Oh, we're just barely going to make it. Never played. But you do like puzzles. Okay. You don't know if you could think while people are watching you. I hear that. I hear that. We're gonna make a wish. Spook.